nice to put up 6 goals.
Yeah, it's good to have a little bit of offensive confidence, watch the puck go in the net. I didn't like how our response was in the third period. I think we got to understand that those are critical moments, and to play the right way all the time is real important.
Ryan, do you feel the team is coming more together now that the season's going on?
Yeah, I think, we have some continuity in the lineup. I think that's been real important. I think especially on the back end, there's been, guys are starting to get familiar with each other, understanding how we have to play. We still have, I think getting a guy like Patrick Brown in your lineup when you have, an amazing leader and a guy that's with some experience, it's amazing what a difference that makes in the room and the confidence you feel as a team when you add a high quality person and player like that. I think that's going to really help. So, I think it's coming. It's still not where we really want it to be, but it's getting there.
Abate gets in a fight at the beginning and brings some energy, and then at the end, there's a hit he didn't like by Helgeson there, and he jumps in again. What are your thoughts on his game tonight?
Yeah, I think if you get the opportunity to spend time with Abate, he's a team first guy, and those are the moments that endear you to the player, and that's what he does with us and our staff, and that's why the Bruins identified him as somebody that we want in our organization that's going to put it on the line, and there's no reason why he can't do that here, do that even at the next level. He's, I'll be honest with you, I don't like that Mason put himself in that situation in the first place. I think it's totally avoidable. He's got to start to recognize stuff like that. But that being said, it was great to see that Abate stuck up for his teammate. It says a ton about the kid.
What has Jason Megna brought to this team this season?
Well, one, he brings, obviously the leadership, and again, one of those guys we identified as a high-quality guy. I think, the one thing that Megs does is he never cheats you. He plays the right way. He's a student of the game, and he's a big extension of the coaching staff. I think he's, done a real good job, especially early on when it's, one, he's trying to find his game too and lead the group. It's not an easy task. So he brings a lot of different qualities. PK, power play, sees a lot of sees a lot of important minutes. So he's a real important part of what we have here, and he's obviously somebody that can go up and provide the Bruins with all the same kind of intangibles.
Ryan, Mason Lohrei, since coming down, what do you see in his game that he's been improving on to try to get back to the NHL?
Well, I think Mace does a lot of good things with the puck. He's got great vision. It's things that are going to give him longevity in the game and be what we think he's going to be. He's just got to get better at, and that comes with repetition. It comes with time. It comes with understanding, and I think he's in probably a much better mental space coming down this time than he was. Out of training camp, I think it's tough when you have a great camp and you're disappointed. He has friends and family that read the paper and they see you get sent down, and it's a little bit humbling at times. And I think once you get over that, I think it's real important to have growth. You got to be open to how you got to play for Jim Montgomery, and he recognizes that you can't make one positive play and then 3 negative plays, and all those things are fixable, and that's one thing that has been identified with Mace. We got to defend a little bit harder, and some mechanical things he's got to get better at, and that's what this league is for: is to build your game, build your confidence, build your mechanics, so you have those mechanisms to lean on when you're not always scoring. You're not always going to make a play or be an offensive threat. Sometimes as a defender, you gotta defend first, and that's a mindset, and he's growing into that.